is Olivia White. I am playing Celie in The Beautiful Color Purple. This whole story takes Celie's journey and her becoming herself and all the things that she's gone through and puts it into this culmination of beautiful, stunning, very powerful work. It goes through all the people that she's met in her life, all the people that have done her wrong, all the people that have done her good, her relationship with her sister, her relationship with other people, and just really her finding herself in ways of spirituality, in ways of relationships with other people, in ways of her children, experiences, letters, just a culmination of her entire life in general. I've stuck with this show, or this show has been stuck with me, I guess, for about 5-6 years. I started singing this song when I was in high school, and I never truly got what it meant, even though I've sung it for 5 years, until I got here. If you play it, it's wrong. You have to breathe it, you have to live it, you have to experience it as they are experiencing it. And I think what really connected me to this character was all of the things that she's been through. She has triumphed. She has just taken everything in, rolled with the punches, and just been herself.
Hello, my name is Ebene Amos, and I am the choreographer, and I'm also have been adopted into the ensemble as a performer as well. I've been choreographing since about maybe 2013. Color Purple was actually the first movie that my dad showed me. I probably was about 7 years old, and there's no way a 7-year-old should have even been watching this movie. But my dad he felt that it was important to show us the classics. And so it's one of the first movies I remember seeing, and I read the book as well, and the book is also very dear to my heart. It's a really beautiful story that is good at two things, showing the problematic things that exist within the Black community, but also the beauty in the Black community. And so I really appreciate it because it doesn't shy away from any of those. So it's not too dark and heavy, and it's not too everything's all beautiful, because that is not real. And so, yeah, it was kind of the first movie that showed me that two things can exist at once. A lot of my choreographic research is based on the happenings of the Black church, because my dad was a preacher for a very long time. And so the opening scene happens in church, so I'm really drawing from what I grew up seeing. I grew up seeing the first ladies on the front row. I grew up seeing the usher board come in. I grew up seeing people catch the Holy Ghost and have a lot of exuberance and joy and excitement. So I'm really trying to make sure with this story that I keep it as real as possible. So we're not we are acting and we are performing, but also there's an authenticity that needs to exist within the storytelling. So I'm having the cast, what does your praise look like when you're in church? What does your dance look like? I can't necessarily give that to you. It needs to come from someplace, and we're two different people, so my place is going to be different than yours. So a lot of the movement is going to be personal, and I'm just going to provide the framework for them to be able to perform that personal inside of. So I'm really excited about it.
Can we try just let me finish it. My name is Deontay L Warren, and I'm directing the show. I've been obsessed with this musical since the original Broadway version. It was one of the first shows I saw in New York on Broadway, and it just sort of cemented my love for the theater. But more than anything, I felt like my culture and my identity were being represented in a way that felt authentic and honest and gut-wrenching and beautiful and happy and sad all at the same time. And we don't get that a lot in musical theater with shows that explore Black culture. You get very stereotypical, two-dimensional versions of characters, and The Color Purple doesn't do that. When it comes to my directing style, I really believe in collaboration. I think oftentimes we think about a creative team, which are the director, the choreographer, the lighting designers, set designers, costume designers, and then we think of the actors and we think of them separate. For me, it's important that we're all a part of the creative process, and I like to think of myself as maybe the conductor of the orchestra, or the gardener, or the nurturer. I come in with a vision, but I think it's up to my collaborators how they execute that vision. I'll like steer the ship and kind of guide it, but really making sure that the people that have to perform it every day, the people that have to build the set, the people that have to create the lighting design, their artistic voices are honored as well, because it is a collaborative process.
There's no moral per se of be a good person or love everyone. It's you take what you can from it, and if something doesn't resonate with you, you leave it away. But community and becoming who you are as a person through no matter what has happened in your life is something that I would probably say that is good to take away.
Oh, come see the show. It's gonna be amazing. Come support your local actors. Come support your local Black actors. Come support Black storytelling. That's what I want everybody to come and just like celebrate the beauty of this story with us.